The idea of being single forever used to suffocate me. A lot. But now, it actually feels like a relief. I've always been a lover girl though. I live for romance in any shape, and it makes me giggle every time. But it also used to make me feel pretty empty not having that, not having love. I still don't. I've never been in love, despite having dated years ago. I've never been genuinely close to anybody, and that triggered the kind of loneliness in me that hurts and keeps you up at night. And during those moments when insomnia was kicking in, I felt terrified of being alone forever because I didn't like myself. I craved external validation, I wanted to be saved from myself, and all that was the result of my head being the worst place to be. Fortunately, as you may or may not know, with a lot of patience, drifts along the way, breakdowns, reflections, and shadow work, I got to the point I'm currently at. And now I love myself deeply and I've healed a lot. Anyhow, the reason why this matters is that even though I feel really good now, I still struggled with loneliness until very recently, especially when it came to a partner, since I only saw myself being able to trust someone I have that level of intimacy with. And I don't know why. But I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in different videos since loneliness has been a frequent topic throughout my entire life. So after around 11 years of feeling that way, I think, what changed? Well, two different realizations that came to me this last month about myself and relationships and how I feel about them. To start a bit lighter, I noticed that having a partner doesn't fit in my current life or future, the one that I'm planning to achieve, for different reasons. First of all, even if it sounds dumb, I'm a bit of a germaphobe. I don't like touching other people or being touched. I disinfect almost everything. And obviously, there are situations where you can go around cleaning your surroundings, but I swear that I'll be thinking about it the entire time, and once I can, I either cover myself in alcohol, wash my hands thoroughly, or all of the above plus a shower. Also, as you probably deduced from that, I'm a bit of a control freak when it comes to my home. And the only way I'm not overthinking about how certain things were done is when I do them. Is it childish? Maybe, but I've been like that my entire life and I'm not planning to change now. But more important than that, I love my space deeply. I spend most of my days alone. I'm able to go around without giving explanations to anybody, doing my routines without talking, studying, or working on my YouTube videos with no rush. And honestly, I wouldn't trade that for anything. It's not like I have issues with commitment, not at all. I just enjoy my own company and I'm my best friend. So all of those things clash with having a partner because if we live together, I'm gonna be uncomfortable breaking the way I function. Sorry. And maybe you could say, but you don't have to live together. But even so, a healthy relationship requires attention, effort, and I just don't have the time for that right now since I have a lot going on. And with the way I want my life to go, I will not be able to give it then either. However, surprisingly enough, that's not my main reason for feeling this sort of rejection toward being in a relationship. And it's actually that I finally understood that you can have a deep and transparent emotional connection with friends or family. It depends on how close you are to them. But it's not related exclusively to a partner. I think I didn't see it as an option before because I never had genuine friends. But I did have romantic bonds, so it seemed more logical, I guess. But after listening to a lot of podcasts lately and noticing how these people have found in friends or siblings the kind of safety and trust I always wanted to feel and give, I finally understood, hey, this does exist outside romance. I just haven't found it yet, but it's as fulfilling as a partner. I think that when you learn to enjoy your own company and you figure out how to face yourself, loneliness isn't painful or dark. It's just an empty space you notice, but you know it will be filled eventually by people who align with you. And waiting for that is absolutely worth it. Please wait. Don't accept anybody into your space for the sake of not being alone. I'm still pretty fucking young though. I'm in my early 20s, so I'm not gonna say I will never date, because a man who truly shakes my world and makes me want to give him attention could appear at the right time. So I won't close my mind off to him, but I see being single forever as a high possibility for me now, and I'm actually okay with it. Because I have myself, and I'll make friends eventually who water my inner garden like I do, you know? And that's more than enough for me. So, without anything else to add, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video format, kinda. I wanted to try and talk more about myself so you can find it more relatable than give advice itself. And I enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. Don't forget to subscribe, to leave a like, to leave a comment, telling me your thoughts, your feelings, and don't forget to follow me on social media too. I have Instagram and TikTok, and I'm planning to go back to TikTok finally this week. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. I've been talking a lot. I've been here for 3 hours, and I know it doesn't seem like it because my videos are pretty short, but they take a while to record and prepare and edit, so I'm tired. But that's pretty much it. So, love y'all, and bye-bye. See you soon. Mwah!